country of Argentina is a large and has varied weather and climate. Some places are humid and others are dry. The places close to the equator are drier than the ones further from the equator. Parts of Argentina are very far south towards Antarctica. Climate change is making the weather unpredictable in Argentina. Some areas now get heavy frost when there should be none, and the rain doesn't always come when needed. This makes it hard to grow food and earn money from crops.
Climate change affects all living things in Argentina: people, animals, and plants. It is hard on animals because their usual food may no longer be abundant. Argentina has worked hard to try to address greenhouse gas emissions. They are working to use less energy by having strong standards for energy use, and have moved much of their energy production to natural gas plants, which are more efficient.
Costa Rica is a hot and rainy country with high mountains, rainforests, and coastal beaches. Heavy rain is common but increasing. Flooding and mudslides are more frequent due to climate change.
Increased strong winds cause trees to fall and destroy the habitat for animals, such as the scarlet macaw. Protecting the rainforest can help with slowing climate change. Trees can change the carbon dioxide into oxygen to help reduce the greenhouse gases.
Nicaragua is in Central America, just north of the equator. It is a mountainous country with long coastlines on both the east and west. There are 2 seasons, the dry season and the wet season. The country is very hot. Climate change makes the weather unpredictable. It ruins the crops and is very hard on farmers. Food becomes scarce when it doesn't rain and people cannot harvest beans.
Nicaragua is a rich farming country. They grow coffee, bananas, sugar, and cotton for export. They can also grow many plants for food and medicine. We can help by walking or biking to the places we want to go.
Turn off electronics when we isn't using them, and buy things which can we reuse, like replaceable batteries.
Nicaragua is a rich farming country. They grow coffee, bananas, sugar, and cotton for export. They can also grow many plants for food and medicine. We can help by walking or biking to the places we want to go.
Turn off electronics when we isn't using them, and buying things which can we use, like recharge batteries.
The United States is a large country and the weather varies by region. The southern states are warm and the northern states have a range of weather by season. The United States has a region called Tornado Alley. Storms and tornadoes are very serious and frequent in this region. Climate change is making the weather in the United States less predictable. Drought and heavy rains bringing floods make growing crops and food plants more difficult and cause damage to homes and businesses.
We can help control greenhouse gases by planting trees and using people-powered transportations such as biking and walking. This forest was planted by people in Nebraska. We should follow their examples.
New York City has varied weather from hot to cold. Each year, New York has all 4 seasons: summers, which are hot and humid; winters, which are cold enough for some snow; spring and fall are pleasant for some rain and wind. New York is having more severe storms more regularly as a result of climate change. They can have hurricanes and they are happening more often now.
New York has many people to keep safe in stormy weather. Big storms damage houses, businesses, vehicles, and the landscape.
It is hard to keep people safe in the storms. People can use the subway, buses, and bikes instead of their own cars to help stop climate change. New York is a good place to make these changes.